Let me show you how to draft this collar using a simple method. Alright guys, let's go into it. The first thing I went ahead to do was to mark the round neck of my shirt, which placed me at 20 inches. After dividing it by 2, I added 0.5 for sewing allowance. Folding my pattern paper into 2, I ensured I marked my 10.5 inches. After marking my 10.5 inches, I went ahead to determine the length of this collar, which placed me at 4 inches. 4 inches is actually the recommended length, but however, you can do what works for you. So after marking it, I went ahead to draw a straight line. After marking a straight line, I went ahead to mark 0.5 inches and created a slanted line, just as you can see on your screen right now. From that slanted line I went up by 1.5 inches. Marking it and connecting the line, I also went in by 1 inch. Going in by 1 inch, I created a slant line to meet the length of the collar. So these are inclusive of my sewing allowances on the side. So I went ahead to create a curve. After creating the curve, I went straight ahead to cut out. After cutting out, I placed my pattern paper on the fabric and I gave 1/4 inch for the length of this collar. After leaving 1/4 inch for the length of the collar, I went ahead to cut out. Note, I already placed allowances on the side, so I did not add any extra allowance to the side. Okay, so after doing that, I then went ahead to put in my gum stay. At this point, you can go ahead and use your collar gum, but if you are using your collar gum, because it's very hard, you have to place it on one side of the collar, not full. But since I'm using a gum stay, a medium, I went ahead to put my gum stay on every side. After doing that, I went ahead to fold one side of this collar. This to enable me sew my collar easily when joining it to the neck. So after doing that, I went ahead to sew the sides. After sewing the sides, I then came back to notch. So this is the side that has been sewn. Then I went ahead to notch, just as you can see. Then I trimmed out every excesses on both sides so that my collar can come out. The edges can come out very well, okay? The next thing I did was to iron it to put it in place so the fabric doesn't move about. After ironing, I then went ahead to connect this collar to my shirt. So this is it guys. After doing the first sewing, you go ahead and cover up the sewing with the other part of the collar, just as I'm showing you right now. So this is it guys. This is the back of the collar and this is the front part of it, of the dress. I have gone ahead to sew this edges of this collar to put it in place. I also went ahead to sew the middle of the collar just to keep the collar in place. After ironing, I then went ahead to fold my collar just as you can see on your screen. Ironing it, and this is the final look of our collar. The collar it's giving. So you can try this method and it's going to give you the same results. So this is the final look of this collar guys. Don't forget to subscribe for more of this kind of tutorial. Bye.